So Keen Gaming, I like what they've got. They've got some good push potential too here with Shadow Shaman. They're yet to pick up their mid, and I will reiterate myself for what seems to be the 20th time. I think it's going to be Storm from what we've been seeing, but it could be the TA, it could be the OD. There's so many possibilities here for Keen Gaming with this drought. Just has been the most common combination that we've been seeing in the Chinese region with the Drow Ranger has been that Storm. So we'll see what they end up going to. I wouldn't be surprised to see either the TA or the OD. You know, the OD does give them control. You'll have that damage. You'll get a Blink Dagger on the TA, so mobility with the TA. Although up against Lina, Sand King, and Clockwork, I don't know. I don't really think I see that working on the TA.
Dire team bad. Templar assassin.
And they're the ones who pick it up. TA picked up here. They'll ban the Morphling. Morphling could have done so much against this Keen Gaming lineup, and we'll see what Sirius end up banning. Is they'll have the 9th pick overall.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Could see them banning either the Storm or the OD. They're also probably thinking about their final pick, as they've got Templar Assassin mid, Sand King in the off lane, Clockwork Lina supporting, and they ban Dazzle. Okay. So an interesting ban there from Sirius to ban that Dazzle. I still like their lineup. Although Keen Gaming, they have a lot of, you know, a lot of team fight here, a lot of push, some good early damage.
5 seconds remaining.
Still got to be careful if you're Sirius. You don't want to let them have that early aggression like they did in the previous game.
Dire team pick.
There you go, Lone Druid. So Lone Druid picked up here for Sirius. That'll be Sylar's hero in the safe lane. So, Lone Druid, TA, Clockwork, Lina, Sand King will round out this Team Sirius lineup. And now you're wondering what Keen Gaming are going to go to, as they have plenty of options with this Drow. If they even want to go that route, they don't have to go with a ranged hero. I mean, that's usually the mindset here, is they're going to go with something ranged over mid. You know, there's Queen of Pain, there's OD, there's Storm. You've got a lot here. Queen of Pain gives you options with mobility. So, let's see what this final pick will be here from Keen Gaming. I would have to say it's one of the three. The Storm, the Queen of Pain, as well as the OD. It has to be one of those three. Yeah? No? Okay, cool. All right. You know, look foolish on cast. That's okay. Ends up being Necrophos, which is, you know, gives them that lockdown, as well as Necro, a hero that can sustain himself here. Will be over mid. Reaper Scythe is always nice to slow down the farm of Sirius, especially when you've got that damage coming in from Drow earlier on. I like it. I like the pick from Necro. It's not what I was expecting. I like to be surprised. I definitely would not have been, you know, obviously so great there on a real panel. Would have been that guy. It's going to be one of these three. Very confident. It would have been saying, I like your confidence, Ben, and then all of a sudden something else comes out, and then they would never believe anything I say again. But it's okay. Yi on the Necrophos, Old 11 on the Titan Hunter, Dark on the Elder Titan Kaka, with the Shadow Shaman Old Chicken on the Drow. And then you've got Sylar on that Lone Druid, ASD on the Templar Assassin, TM Ming on the Clockwork, HYM on the Lena, and Inflame on the Sand King. So here we go. Game 2. We'll see if Sirius can push this to a Game 3. I do think they have the proper tools to do so, especially if they stay mobile on the map. If they could get around, find this Drow, get that kill early, you know, get in there with a hook shot, battery assault, line up the stuns with the Lena. You've got the burst damage, you have the potential. I think Sirius do have the tools, they just have to play it the right way against Keen Gaming, and I think, you know, not letting them get too much on the map if they could pressure a little bit. I know they're not the earliest of oriented lineups here with Sirius, but you let Keen Gaming get those crucial items, and that could ultimately become a lot of trouble for Sirius. I'd say, Tide finds some good timings here. We'll see if he goes Blink Dagger early on. Not too sure he necessarily needs it. Could see him just go like very utility, get like a hood into Guardian Greaves, finish off the pipe, maybe get Vlad's. We'll see where he goes. Player pack found. Inflame getting a tip. Old Chicken will be here top. They've got Inflame searching with the Sand King as well as HYM. You know, can lock in with these stuns. They'll get 2 bounty runes over towards top. This one will be out there for now as Sylar with his bear going after Old 11. But no first blood coming out by the bounty runes or before the horn. So no trouble there. So let's see how this lane goes. You got Old Chicken sticking to the safe lane here with Dark nearby. He's got the Astro Imprisonment. Sometimes when you see the Elder Titans here, what they'll do is they'll look to stack this camp. And if they can get the stack there, they'll send the Astro Imprisonment down over to the creep wave and then back up past the heroes towards them. And, you know, when you go with that Astral Spirit, you're able to really output quite a bit of damage, especially if you're able to get the stack on this. So they line up the Burrow Strike. They've got the stun. The LSA comes in. Dark Force back. Already used the Tango. He's got 3 left over as well as the salve, so not much of an issue at the moment. But they already show what kind of damage they've got inside this lane with the Burrow Strike as well as the stun. If maybe they had a +1 in the Clockwork to come over. Kaka with Old 11 in this off lane for the Dire side. Up against Sylar and TM Ming. First blood, ooh. First blood comes out for Kaka on a TM Ming. I'm kind of shocked. He was playing it aggressive, but I didn't think he'd end up going down. He did use battery assault. Maybe they were trying to get first blood themselves. I missed that over bottom. But Kaka's still sitting here low. He needs to be careful. So we take a look back over at Dark. Did he get the stack off? He didn't even go for it, it looks like. So it doesn't go for the stack. And I guess against the Sand King you can't exactly go for it. If he just goes heavy into the Sandstorm, he can take the stack away from you. It's equipping him with a bit of gold. We'll see what he wants to do is he pulls it out at 33 seconds after. Well, that's it. Bottom again. Cogs tied, in trouble. Battery assault. The damage is there. They should get the kill. Old 11 goes down. Sylar gets credit for it. So they do get a return kill in this bottom lane. Old Chicken forced to salve up already, and Shadow Shaman, he moved over, and that's going to leave that Tide Hunter susceptible to going down, and Old 11 does drop. So they lose the 4 position Clockwork, but they do take out this off-lane Tide Hunter. And this is going to help out Sylar immensely when he's trying to find some early levels. Looking for the sweep. Frost Arrows coming in, and Dark, he's got only 24 extra damage. Old Chicken in trouble. And just kind of gets blown up there. They have the stun held up, and they've got Dark. They'll get both kills here. HYM getting a double kill. And this lane all of a sudden looking pretty pristine for Sirius. So they get the kill there. Sylar dying bottom, as they have the cogs and the battery assault on Kaka, but not nearly enough damage, and they'll have to back off as Old 11 comes over to just harass out Tian Ming. Meanwhile, mid, ASD's taking a lot of damage here that he can't really deal with the Heartstopper aura, but over top, Old Chicken again, he'll go down to Inflame. He just got back to the lane, and he falls once more, so Old Chicken back-to-back dying in that top lane. Not really a great spot for him to be in. As with haste, Tian Ming comes over onto Kaka, will get another kill in this lane, and he's just able to walk away. Doesn't have a TP, but he'll die to the tier 2 over mid, get full health, full mana, and be back into the lane in just 10 seconds. Picking up a bottle here. Yi taking a lot of damage, as was Dark. He's forced to go back to that shrine. And that leaves Yi without a shrine to go back to. Meanwhile, they'll drag this Radiant Creep Wave. Old 11 is sitting level 4, but ahead of him is Sylar at level 5. They'll come across over, looking for Yi. They'll land the stun. They don't have a trap to slow him up, so the rotation comes in. The stun will land, but it won't be much more. Sleep over top. Burrow Strike away from the tower. Inflame needed to be careful there for just a moment. And Sirius, they've got themselves a 1,000 net worth lead and looking good to start this matchup up. In this game, too. Things going a lot better for Sirius this time around, as their aggression has not bit them too much just yet. It's bottom again. Battery assault with the cogs, and Reaper Scythe comes in. That will get the kill here on the Tian Ming. Kaka goes down to Tian Ming before he ends up dying, so the experience will be there for him, but ASD unable do anything about that, is they'll ticket the Elder Titan over top, and they continue to pressure this tier 1 tower. HYM with Inflame. Burrow Strike into the Light Strike array. It's just too much for them to handle in this top lane, and they lose yet another. Should have this top shrine to work with. He's still a little slow in coming back for that, but TP over from Tian Ming to fill up that bottle. So not of the utmost importance, but still fill up that bottle and heal up your TA. Sand King Epicenter on Old Chicken. They get another kill onto the Drow. They get the sweep hitting onto 2. They might even try to turn this, but once the stun misses, they might need to get out of this. HYM will fall. That's to the Elder Titan as well as these creeps. So it'll be split between them. Inflame Burrow Strikes away. They end up trading, but this is Old Chicken dead for the third time already, and this was the early damage that I was worried about coming out from Kaka and King Gaming, which is now coming out for Sirius there. We've put on quite a bit of pressure here, and King Gaming don't really have any answers for it just yet. Eating a lot of shots, refraction, Yi trying to get back towards the tower. Slow comes out, can't get too ambitious with that, but we'll spot the haste over top and might even look to go to the top lane with this.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Sar continuing to farm up bottom. He is level 7. There's level 4 on the bear. Top, Burrow Strike, Elder Titan, Dark in trouble, and will pop. Yet another kill in this top lane. 3-0-3 for the Sand King HYM at 2-1-4, so 6 kills in this top lane. Kaka looking like he's next. The stun hits, and with ASD making the rotation with that haste, it is yet another one in this lane. And this is Sirius going all off on this top lane. I mean, they are shutting it down. King Gaming in this top lane have no answers. Old 11 in trouble now. Bottom is actually elected to not go to the Ravage, and that is because they are not looking to fight at this moment in time, as they have been pressured and they have to play a little bit more defensively.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This Tier 1 tower will fall to ASD.
Middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
So they grab that top tower, puts them up 3,000 net worth. This is a lot like what King Gaming had in the previous game. They don't really care about what Drow Ranger brings with that passive, as Drow's only sitting level 4. Old Chicken hasn't been able to do anything, and 10 minutes in, we take a look at the net worth. It's Sand King leading the way, followed by Yi on the Necrophos. The Vanguard picked up for the Sand King. Necro, well, he's got a Bracer and an old Talisman, at least for now. And he is 1-0-0, but that's really it. There have been 7 kills over top. And Inflame, now with the open lane, is going to continue to farm at a pretty substantial pace to pick up that Blink Dagger. So you'll have that Blink initiation. King Gaming got to find a couple of pickoffs here to slow down the progression of Sirius. That's what they're going to try and do here with the smoke. If they can grab Sylar, that would be a big one. As they'll look for the sweep, they don't get it, but they've got the Hex, and now they've got the Shackle. The Fear comes out onto Yi. Reaper Scythe is there, and they will grab the kill onto the Lone Druid. Sylar ends up falling, but as that's happening, the Tier 2 top is being pressured. So you need to answer this.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
We'll throw the sweep, but it misses, and they know exactly where he is.
Radiant structure
If he were to move out, he'd get stunned and probably die. Don't have the mana for the Laguna Blade, but
Dire's middle tower.
it's not a spot for him to be in.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom
The only problem there for Sirius is the fact that you're losing your Tier 2, and that is definitely something you didn't want to trade. You wanted to keep the advantage, keep the pressure, and, you know, have the advantage in all these lanes. And it was the Tier 1 tower and the Tier 2 bottom. It's not exactly what you would have liked. You definitely didn't want to trade. You wanted to take advantage. So it's a not an all positive for Sirius, but they'll definitely take it. Quick shot at the ready for TMing. But nobody nearby. Sylar continuing to farm. He's looking at the Radiance. He's got Mask of Madness going into the Radiance next. I've seen this before, and the Mask of Madness with the Sacred Relic on the bear is a lot of quick damage and a quick damage dealer to towers. So they need to be very careful with how much they're allowing StarLadder to get. Deso almost finished here for the TA. Sand King closing in on that Blink Dagger. Like I said, it's going to be a relatively quick Blink Dagger because nobody's really keeping up on him. He's been able to just farm here top almost freely. He's got enough gold for that Blink Dagger now and will immediately buy out on it. So he's happy with that. He'll TP back. He'll grab that Blink Dagger. Now they've got the Blink Initiation with Blink Burrow Strike. And King Gaming, they're in a bit of a rough spot. Old 11, he's got Ravage ready. He's picked up that Vlad's. His farm is not too terrible. And Sour just striking away at this Tidehunter, who really could care less, but they've got the Epicenter coming out. They've got the Blink Dagger ready. There's the Burrow Strike. They need to make sure they get this kill before he's able to get the Ravage off. And the Ravage comes in, but they get the kill on an Old 11 anyway. And I almost think that they're okay with that, as the Ravage did come out. Hookshot through. ASD in trouble with the Serpent Wards on top of him. He's forced to run away. Sylar's Bear taking a lot of damage, 300 gold given there as the Reaper Scythe comes in, doesn't get the kill onto the Lina, but finally, this is Drow doing a lot of damage, and the Root comes in. Sylar will bully Old Chicken, get the kill, full team wipe here for Team Sirius. They lose the Lina, and they did blow Ravage on that. Keen Gaming, they are tasting a little bit of their own medicine from game one. 5,000 net worth lead. 15-7 in the favor of Sirius, and ASD, he heads over towards Roche. No Ravage to stop this. Nothing really there to stop this, and oh boy, Elder Titan got the haste. They did spot him, but they're actually looking for the bigger target, which is Kaka, by about 2,100 net worth. I want to slow down that Aether Lens as best you can. Scan comes out. And now Old 11, he could be in trouble. They don't have the Blink Dagger, though, on the TA. They throw a trap down, and he's able to TP out successfully. But again, the pressure coming out top once again, and this is what Sirius need to do. They need to keep their foot on the gas. They can't let up. We saw what the Drow was able to do with just a couple of Wraith Bands. Having that level 6, outputting that kind of damage, and really putting Sirius close to death, but only losing one. King Gaming staying pretty close together. Sweep onto the Sand King. He's hexed and hit with the Reaper Scythe. All these heroes from the Dire coming over to get that kill. Meanwhile, Sour over bottom just pressuring. Sweep again. Earth Splitter comes out. They lose the Clockwork, and they might even lose more. He just gets killed out here, and now Sylar's Bear trying to do as much as it can. TA, though, they've got the Fear running away. There's the trap placed down, but the Gust comes out, and TA's dead. Pickoff after pickoff after pickoff. Keen Gaming pulling themselves back into the game, and Sirius just all sorts of out of position. at a position where they had these heroes by themselves. I mean, the clockwork goes down, and they commit quite a bit to get the kill here, but mid. Center comes through. They've got the hook shot. That lands onto the Necro. Yi walking away. They've got the Hex as well as the Ether Shock, and now he's low as well. Might end up dying. The stun comes out onto the Necro. They still have the Sand King, but the Shackle is locking him up. Laguna Blade comes in. Now the Burrow Strike sweep through, and that will sweep the Lina. They are just losing bodies here on Sirius. King Gaming turning it around massively.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And this is not going nearly as well as the first 10 minutes of this game for Sirius.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Now they lose that mid-tier one.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
And they're just going to keep pushing these towers. This was the pressure that King Gaming had the potential for, and now that they're showing this potential, Sirius need to play it the right way. Hookshot comes out onto the Drow, immediately Hex, the Burrow Strike lands on her two, they'll drop down the Serpent Wards, they've got themselves the Gust as well as the Shackle, the Ear Splitter comes through, and they get the kill on a TMing, they'll look for more. It's Sylar left all by himself, the Reaper Scythe comes in, that's going to get the kill on a Sylar, the Burrow Strike hits again. A lot of heroes well on the side of King Gaming when they've got themselves the mech. So they heal up just a bit, they sustain for a little bit longer, they lose ult 11, 2 heroes dead on King Gaming. Can they turn it around? The stun hits, they've got TA, Meld Strike comes in, but the Gust is there. Drow doing a lot of damage, slowing up the TA, trying to get back to the high ground. Meld Strike once again, there's the stun. Now Meld Strike comes through on a Yi. That's 3, now 4, turning it around. Old Chicken in trouble, the 4-step away, but the Meld Strike from ASD, the Ultra kill. Hoo, baby, this TA coming in hot. This TA on fuego right now. Oh, damn. I'm just about to pick up that BKB sitting top of the net worth by about 2,000. I would say with that Ultra kill, holds Sirius's lead and holds them kind of stable for the next couple minutes or so. That was devastating. The stuns coming out from HYM did save the TA multiple times. That combination right there did so much to help Sirius stay in this game. Sylar dying early in that exchange. Still doesn't have this Radiance, but he is close to it, and we'll see how much that does here. As Sylar will start to run at these heroes on the side of King Gaming. Epicenter comes out from the Sand King. 4 heroes over top. They drop down the Sentry Ward. They've got Vision, and now Inflame trying to run away. Reaper Scythe comes in. That'll finish him off. Dead for 75 seconds. But here comes the TA. The BKB's going to be popped. The Ravage gets thrown out, and it's only going to be 1 for the side of King Gaming. They get 1 in return on the old 11. And they will drop Serpent Wards and the Ravage. Oh boy. BKB coming out at just the right time. Dark going into a Ghost Scepter. Do they have the Radiance yet on this bear? They should have the recipe coming over. Yeah, there it is.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So ASD, BKB now down to 9 seconds. Has Butterfly queued up at the moment. We'll see what Sylar's eyes are on next. What does he have? He's got Guardian Greaves. thought did the Tide pick that up? No, he's got Buckler, but he's going into a Solar Crest. He had the Arcane Boots. I think maybe he was going to go to the Guardian Greaves, but Necro looking to sustain a little bit. Goes into the Guardian Greaves. Burrow Strike hits, and now they're looking for the sweep. Hook shot, though, on the back lines. Here's the Laguna Blade. They look over the Necrophos. They'll get the kill on you. They'll look for more. Force Staff back past the Cogs, but the stun hits from HYM, and this is going to be a second. Mark it 2 there for Sirius. Epicenter comes in, and you marked it 2. You might just mark it 3. Tidehunter Force Staffed onto the high ground. Kaka trying to get away, but the chase is on from the Bear. They've got the Spirit Vessel. They'll root him up. So this is definitely 3. BKB comes out from the TA going into the base. Double kill here for the TA. That's going to be another full team wipe for Sirius. Triple kill for ASD. They're past the tier 4s. They're past the tier 4s. They have no regard. No regard for their own lives right now. And they just go in and obliterate. Coming out of this like Exodia. There goes a tier 3. There goes a Ceterax. Sirius posturing and pressing. Looking like they are ready to take this game 2 and push it to 3. No breathing room given to Keen Gaming. None at all. Throw the rocket flare up to the high ground, but nothing stopping them from getting the Aegis once again. ASD's got this. BKB down to 8 seconds. Butterfly close. And King Gaming in a whole bunch of trouble. $13,000 net worth lead. Bear going into the AC. Inflame going into the Aeon Disc. He's got the pipe as well as the Vanguard. He had that Vanguard very early on. Things have just kind of slowed down and stagnated for Keen Gaming. There was a moment in time where I thought the Drow might be a little bit of an issue, but look at this. Just 4 Wraith Bands and a Hurricane Pike sitting middle of the pack. They smoke up. Looking to pressure even more. They could find a fight nearby. And this is Yi, who could be in a bit of trouble. The whole team's actually here. The blink with the Burrow Strike. That comes through, but they are going to lose this Necro potentially. But the Ravage comes in. That keeps them alive. They lose Kaka. BKB's going to be popped here by ASD. He's moving in for more. He's got himself the double kill. He already had an ultra kill earlier in this game as well as a triple kill. He's going to be looking for everything. The Reaper Sight comes out onto Inflame. That's going to be 1 dead on the side of Sirius. But there's the triple kill for ASD. They've got the Spirit Vessel onto the Tidehunter. They've slowed him up with the trap. They want to give it all to ASD. A potential Ravage and a potential Rampage coming in. As the trap laid down on Old Chicken, chasing the Drow. The buyback comes out for the Necrophos. That's going to be an ultra kill. He'll stop the TP, but there's the trap placed down. The buybacks come in. Give this man the Rampage, please. Another ultra kill. ASD just can't find the Rampage. So close to getting it multiple times. ASD, obviously the MVP on this one. Burrow Strike. That lands on 2, followed up with the hook shot. The Gust comes in, but the Force Staff, the Elder Titan away. Old 11 in a little bit of trouble, but they've also got the Clockwork low. They'll get the Earth Splitter. That'll get the kill into the Clockwork. They look over at the TA, who has this Aegis still, as well as the double damage. The BKB's going to be popped. They'll look over the Necrophos. Now Yi in trouble. Burrow Strike lands on 2. The Servant Ward's placed down. That's going to be another kill here for ASD's Beyond Godlike. Double kill comes through. The Shackle, is it going to be enough? It doesn't look like they've had any other follow-up damage come in. Spirit Vessel placed on a Kaka with the double damage. You need to be very careful of the TA, but he'll have a second life in this one. as they continue to pressure over mid. Spirit Vessel finally running out on Kaka. And the damage coming through. They've got the sweep. There's the Rocket Flare coming in. Hookshot available in 10 seconds. And GG's going to be called. That'll just be the end of the game. We're going to a game 3 between Sirius and Keen Gaming. So Team Sirius taking game 2 in an overwhelming fashion over Keen Gaming. That was, damn, AST 16-1-5. The top lane just dominated with Inflame as well as HYM. They had 9 kills over there before it really started to break down, and the laning phase for them ended because they had just overwhelmed Keen Gaming. 5-5 and 14 is not bad. 4-3 and 21 for your boy HYM, who did a very good job of holding that game together in that mid-fight where he landed those stuns and helped ASD survive. And they pushed to a game 3. So we'll be back with that in just a moment. I'm your caster, BCop, at BCop92 on Twitter. Follow me to know when I'm casting, as this is Chinese qualifiers, which are by far the best. Just hope you guys know that. And we'll be back with game 3 soon. Stay right there.